Attention, attention, attention. That is right. All Minecraft ores have changed. You got your normal old iron ore. Yeah, that's changed. Gold ore, that's changed. Copper ore. Well, we don't have copper in normal Minecraft yet, but yes, that has changed too. This is a very technical and a big snapshot that we have right now. 21w14a snapshot, the day the ores changed. So what am I talking about? What has changed so drastically with these ores? First off, let's light up this area. Okay, we are switching into survival mode for this. And before, with any of these ores that I have mentioned, you would take your pick and you would mine it up and you would get the block that you just mined up. So if it was iron ore, you would get an iron ore block. If it was gold, you'd get a gold ore block. Same thing with copper. But now, in this new version, what the heck is this item? The block is gone. Now it's all about the item. This is raw copper. Same thing with gold. You don't get the block. You get this little blurby blob of gold. It is now an item. Same thing with the iron. So it's a big change, but it's also a small change at the same time. So now whenever you are out and about in survival and you find some iron, you're going to mine it up, and it seems a lot like coal, right? With coal, when you mine coal, it will drop coal, not the coal ore. It'll just drop the coal blocks. So this has an interesting effect that now if you give yourself fortune, so if I enchant myself with fortune 3, now this is observed by the game, allowed by the game. You can now actually use fortune 3. So here, let's get rid of, well, okay, I have to get rid of it a little bit better than that. Get out of my life, raw stuff. So there we go. I have broken 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 14 of the raw copper. So we have these 2 gold blocks right here. Let's throw out all of our gold. If I break them, 1, 2, hi, I have 3. How did that happen? Well, of course, it's fortune. So now you may be asking, well, how do I actually get the block if I want the block? Maybe I am designing some type of cave situation where I want to make it, have all the ores in the walls. Well, just like with coal, you can still pick up the actual block with Silk Touch. So we have a Silk Touch thing right here. And so now you can pick up the block like you were able to before. Interesting that they haven't updated the recipe book with all of the changes there. So, everything after that is basically as you would expect, right? So, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be smelting up the item instead of the block, and then that item will give you the material that you've always expected to get from the block. So, we have some smelter-elter-roos. They're also called, technically they're called furnaces, but I like smelter-elter-roos better. Anyway, and you can see that it has raw copper in the top, and we get a copper ingot as a result. We got our raw iron in the top, got an iron ingot. Same thing with gold. So that's as to be expected if this is the change, as it drops the item and not the block. Now, what if you still put a block in there? Well, you get the same result that you were getting before. So if for some reason you really don't want your fortune to work on these blocks, well then you can continue to Silk Touch them and then furnace them like normal. I love this change. I'm so happy with this change because fortune has really only been able to be used on a certain set of blocks. Hello, creeper. So now it's able to be used really on a lot of the mainstays that you use all the time, especially iron. Iron is one of those blocks that in the beginning, oh, sorry. Yeah, wait, where's my iron? Here it is. Iron is one of those things that in the beginning of the game, I might have Fortune 3 by then, and using that to triple my iron output is always fantastic. And it also, all of the stuff that you used to do before, where you would like, you know, there was a technique of going underground with your silk touch pick, and then everything, if you go down with a fortune pick, you know, your inventory fills up a lot faster because all of a sudden you have a whole bunch more ore because you're fortuning everything. So you can still go underground with your silk touch pick, get all of the blocks, and then come back out of your mining area and then break all of the blocks with fortune 3 when you're near your base, and it protects your fortune 3 pick, and it you know, it compresses your inventory when you are underground. So all of those techniques, they still work. There is some other small minor changes, one of which is that Tuff blobs, which is, whoa, holy moly. Holy, oh, I'm scared. These blobs are the Tuff is the sort of the outside shell of the emerald. Here's one of those emerald area thingies. So we got, I guess maybe the Tuff doesn't exist anymore. But anyway, that's what I remember. That's what's in my head, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, Tuff is a new type of block, and it can now be found in these blobs. So here inside of the Grimstone, we got this little blob of Tuff. Tuff. I don't even understand. There's another one right there. We got some under here. So it mentioned that they are now going to spawn between 0 and 16. And maybe they already spawned in the deep, dark, underground area. And now they'll also head from 0 to 16 because this is under 0. I was wondering if they meant 0 to negative 16, but that guy went down there is way, way, way under there. So anyway, there's a chance that they will now go from 0, which is right here, up to 16, which is up here. And that looks like the same thing that the Grimstone is doing. So maybe it's just, you know, following the pattern of the Grimstone. I haven't found any actually in this area. Smash cut to someone like finding it on my screen right now. I just can't find it. You know, it's like I'm looking, but I don't see it. Anyway, so that is a small technical change. Another small technical change is that fully oxidized copper in the past couldn't be waxed, which kind of made sense to me because once it's fully oxidized, it can't oxidize anymore. And the whole point of waxing was to stop the oxidation process. Oh, but maybe now with lightning being able to remove oxidation, maybe here, let's test this. Okay, I'm gonna put down a few of the fully oxidized copper, and then we are going to wax half of it, and then we're gonna not wax the other half. So this half over here to the left is gonna be waxed. That is a nasty sound. I don't like it at all. Then we're gonna summon some lightning right in the middle. Okay, here we go. Wow! Aha! There we go. So that's makes me feel very powerful to summon lightning like that. But yes, that is why you would want to wax your fully oxidized copper, is that it will not be affected by a lightning bolt. So that can now happen in this snapshot. With this, there is also a few bug fixes, and so everyone should be happy about that. That's really it for this snapshot. We got the raw variants of ores. So gold, iron, and copper can now be found. Where is the raw? Where would they put that? Probably where would that go? Is that miscellaneous? Oh, it is miscellaneous. Look at this. Oh, it's right in front of the ingot version. So look, all right, iron, right, ingot, raw copper, copper ingot, raw gold, gold ingot. So anyway, that's where you find it. So those are the raw variants of basically only the ores that couldn't be fortuned, because diamond could be fortuned, lapis could be fortuned, coal could be fortuned, and that's really all of the ores that we have. Let's just double check. Or redstone could be fortuned, yeah, emerald, yeah. So really it was just the only ones that weren't very consistent with the other blocks. Isn't that crazy? We've got years and years and years of Minecraft, and now they've changed up a crazy, like, that's a big change if you think about it. That's pretty crazy. So anyway, that is now consistent with all of the other blocks in the game. Very exciting. Very, very exciting for those of us who want to fortune things. Other than that, that's about it. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to directly support me, you can do that in 2 ways. You can buy merchandise, including the brand new Fish and Frost Fox poster over at helloomg.com. That's where I sell all my merchandise. Hello, OMG, like OMGcraft. Hello, OMG. Anyway, helloomg.com, and you could also become a member of the channel if you want to directly support me. Click the join button to find out more information about that. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to catch future videos, make sure you subscribe. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and turn on the bell for notifications. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!